I grew up literally across the street from Mike Tyson. I'm from Ocean Hill, Brownsville, and so is Mike. And then Mike lost his home, and he moved down the hill to Amboy. You know, when you go down the hill, it's savagery down there. You feel me? You got to be ready, prepared, because it's rough.
It was so dangerous. I'm talking about gangs. I'm talking about girls disappearing. I'm talking about dead bodies being found in vacant lots, you know, at 10 o'clock in the morning.
You got to worry about who's going to take your sneakers, who's going to take your bus pass.
Who is going to come out and duck out of a building and grab you, rape you, stab you, murder you.
So you become paranoid. You live by that. You know that, yo, they might be scheming on me. And this is poor people robbing poor people.
The rest of the country hears about Harlem all the time. Harlem, compared to Brownsville, is a stable middle-class community.
It was always hostile. Cops always stopping, you know what I mean? Ambulance always coming to pick up somebody. Guns always going off. People are getting stabbed. Windows are being broken. Very, very hostile. You know what I mean? And like I said, you become accustomed to it.
Chances of making it out of Brownsville is slim and none. I'm going to tell you right now. It's a door. And it's 50,000 people trying to get through one door. You know what I mean? With no opportunity.
I always have Mike's permission to share what I do. He didn't really have a healthy childhood at all. His mother was alcoholic and she loved him dearly, but when she would be drinking, she was extremely abusive. His mom, on Saturdays, usually on the weekends, would hook up with some guy and bring him home, and they were usually both drunk, and oftentimes his mother would get beat up. And then he would watch them having sex, and so violence, sex, alcoholism, abuse of women, those were his baseline for normal.
He picks up the nickname Dirty Ike from the kids in the street because his personal hygiene is just lacking.
He said that in the neighborhood he was really bullied and teased a lot.
He found some serenity only really from raising pigeons, and it gave him some stature in his community.
Pigeon flying is so synonymous with Brooklyn. I mean, with New York, but primarily with Brooklyn.
It was a sport to fly pigeons. A guy 3 blocks away might have a pigeon coop, and we would battle. You send all your pigeons up at the same time, and then they fly around, and then they interact, and who could draw the most pigeons from the other guy's pigeon coop.
It's just a form of escapism, and it's also a source you run to for love.
He loved the freedoms the pigeons had, that they had a home that was a good home, a roost, but they could fly free during the day and return to their roost. And Mike couldn't fly free.
They're like my brothers and sisters, my friends, because I don't have to worry about them asking me for any money or trying to get over me or do anything or trying to hurt me for any reason.